I rang the number 3 buzzer on the intercom system of a jagged brick building on a corner in Hell's Kitchen. I was looking around to see if anyone was watching, but there was a porno shop right next door. A voice broke from the intercom. "Come on up to the 2nd floor," followed by a buzzer that chased me all the way up the stairs. The sign on the door read, "Spiritual Life Center," and a man in his 50s stood in the entrance. His skin was heavily creviced like the bricks of the building. He had a fading hairline and was wearing shiny blue silk pajamas with white piping. "Welcome to Cuddle Party," he said as he took me in his arms and swayed us. "I'm Harry." I was worried by how much I liked the feeling of Harry's pajamas. "It's $30, he said. "That kind of money takes planning." "Harry, I thought this was a free will offering." He just held on and whispered in my ear, "Whatever you have will work." $6 got me through the door. The Spiritual Life Center was a dilapidated apartment. It had steamed-up windows, framed motivational posters, and fern plants that left you feeling perverted. The floor was a sundae of blankets and pillows. It was topped with 8 people, sitting in a semicircle facing a dusty, blonde-haired man. Everyone looked very nice and very pathetic, which says nothing about them personally. I think this happens naturally when a group of adults are sitting around in pajamas. I didn't know we were supposed to wear pajamas, and wanting to make a good impression, I wore a 2-button charcoal gray suit. "Hi, I'm Jonathan. I don't have much experience cuddling, but I'm gonna try real hard." I wanted to show people I was someone they'd want to cuddle with. The guy leading the semicircle was named Seth. He created Cuddle Party. Seth's a relationship coach. He travels around the country helping people with issues of intimacy and sex. Seth was wearing pajamas, dotted with Garfield heads, and a t-shirt, a blue t-shirt, that read, "Got your snuggle on?" After some introduction, Seth gave us the history of Cuddle Party and the rules. You don't have to cuddle if you don't want to. No sex. And keep snacks off the blankets. And Seth stood up like a pastor ready to address his faithful. "Well, before we begin, we always start with an icebreaker. This is my favorite. Okay? You're in college, you've been drinking all night. I mean all night. You've been drinking all night. What do you do?" "Well, I get milkshakes," shouted a girl. No. "Play the lottery," shouted a guy. "What did you guys do in college? You do not get milkshakes, okay? You do not buy lottery tickets. You go cow tipping." "Oh," everyone sighed. "Perfect. Now, everyone get on all fours and start crawling around like your cows." Everyone got on all fours. Of course, you need to be polite. So, say hi to the other cows with a moo. 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 Here's the fun part. Pretend like you've been tipped and fall to the floor. I fell to my side, along with everyone else. I was in my good suit, and this was worse than trying to meet someone at a bar. I come from a family of huggers. It's all I know. Growing up in my house, we just hugged for everything. Introductions, good meals, certified mail. I just turned 32 and decided to move to New York 3 months prior to find the person I thought I was. While getting to know the subway and where to get a good deal on a P.O. box, what I really knew in New York was Craigslist, which had become my life's guide. I consulted it for everything: my apartment, furniture, future. And that's where I saw the ad for the cuddle party. Okay, cuddle time, Seth said. Also, the snack bar is now open. Lying across from me on the floor was a woman in a coral-colored nightgown named Sue. A little larger than average, about 5'10" and 250 pounds. She was staring at me dead on. Would you like to cuddle? She asked. I had never been with someone so big. She looked warm. I'd love to, I said. She rolled toward me, and out of a fear of being rolled over, I rolled away. I kept rolling away like a kid down a grassy hill. She rolled toward me, and eventually I was pinned up against the wall. Sue took charge of the situation and cocooned me in her bosom. We were face to face. First time? Yeah. She was warm. You know, I met Seth at a concert. She said. I was lamenting how men don't understand me, and do you know what he said? Honey, of course I understand you. We speak the same language. Now I'm his psychic. I'll give you my card when we're done. Sue's sweet's tighter. I was cradled in her arms like Jesus on the Pietà. You know, she continued, he sees himself as the Martin Luther of sex. Martin Luther? I asked. Yes, Sue nodded. The Martin Luther King Jr. of sexual rights. Cuddling was exhausting. Thanks for cuddling with me, Sue, I said, wanting to head to the snack bar. Oh, Jonathan, thank you. It was a real treat. I gave her a smile, hoping to leave her with a good memory. Over by the bar, Tom was pouring some juice into a cup. Tom had the schematics of a bulldozer: huge thighs, a stomach that extended well past his chest, and the energy to power it all. He had introduced himself as an antique dealer who ran a department at Sotheby's. Are you into Tantra? He asked. Tantric sex? I asked. Yes, he said. No. Well, why don't you come to a demonstration here? Of tantric sex? Yeah. Is it like an exhibition? It's, you know, more like a sample station at the supermarket. You mean to give people a taste?